Wait 1 second, making sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay. Hello and welcome back to Interesting Paradise Golden Age, episode 425. Hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. I'm hoping it's 25, either that it's 26. Okay. But hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. Last episode we did a bit of work on our catacombs, extending it. I have a name for it. It's called the Willie's Extension of the Catacombs project. I know, it's a very weird name. Okay. But hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. I also named it after a commenter. But in today's episode, I want to actually make some spare tools. As I said last episode, I was going to make some spare tools. Decide on what I want spare tools of. I need an axe. I need a pickaxe. I guess that's really all that I want a spare tool of. Oops. You know, I've always noticed that it's very hard to get into this one, what do you call it, crafted table because of that brewer on top. There we go. Pickaxe and axe. There we go. It looks like a war axe with double-sided. Let's see. So, I did want to also say something that I thought of. So, the thing that I wanted to say. Okay, I'm going to do a question of the day. That's what I wanted to do. So, question of the day. Have you ever played Minecraft, but you died in Minecraft, right? But you didn't actually die in Minecraft? Now, it's a very weird thing, but I remember back in the early, well, not this area, early Minecraft, Xbox 360, I think it might have been, or P, one of the two, that you could actually die, but it would register you that you've died, but you would not actually be dead in game, and then it would just, what do you call it, take away the red thing around it after a second or two. And I went in the wrong room, I walked past my library room. Okay, but that's what I wanted to say. Let's see. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's happened to me once. But that was ages ago. And then, do I want them breaking? Yes. And, should I actually have Silk Touch, right? What's Silk Touch actually used for on an axe? Don't know. Sharpness, efficiency. I'm breaking. And then I'll leave it. And I need someone to tell me what Silk Touch is good for on a, what do you call it? On a axe. Let's see. That's the same things as my other axe, but I realise I never put sharpness on my axe. Why is that? Because there is no sharpness for this axe. Wait, I got a good idea. Give me 1 second. Put that there. There. And I was thinking about making this a, what do you call it, a Silk Touch pickaxe as well. Just so I have a spare one of that. Let's see. And actually, that did not take much out of my bar at all. Let's see. I have a, well, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, do I have a sharpness 3? No. I will also take a cookie. Because I wanted a cookie. Cookies. Okay, while I'm here also, I want to pull out my backpack. I want a magenta one. Okay, so you know, sorry, I've been watching an older video of mine and I thought my crafting table was still out front. No, it's not out front. It's not been out front for over a year now. Let's see. Oh yeah, it has been over a year now. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to build a couch. And I wanted to see what's better, pink or magenta. Tempted to have a magenta one because magenta doesn't look too bad, right? But then it just reminds me of the Simpsons couch for some reason. Don't know why. It just reminds me of that. And also it looks like our at this distance shulker box shadowing just breaks. Don't know why. Was thinking about going with orange, but I don't really have much of orange. Red. How about we go with multicolour? We'll go with the flag of our jungle paradise. Well, it's only counted as flag because I've used it that many times in many different builds. Let's see. I'll show you in a second. This is orange wool. I did not think that was orange wool there for a second. I'll take some white as well. And then some light blue, yeah. I was thinking about using dark blue for this one, but don't really think it will look that nice. White. Red. Orange. Light blue. And pink. Okay. Well, it's been a long time coming, and I do want to see if this would work. Red in the corner, right? That's not too actually bad that way. I could extend it, but then that means I can't really walk to my front door very well. Well, not front door, but yeah. Walk to this area over here very well. Could move these around, right? But then I've removed one of the chairs there for a reason. I like the couch idea, right? But also I really like what we had before there. What did I do there? That was not supposed to happen now. I don't even know how that's possible. How... I guess... Well, I would definitely say Mr. Crayfish Furniture has its crazy moments. This reminds me more of a, you know, bed than an actual area, right? Let's see. How much brown wool do I have? I don't have enough brown wool, do I? I don't think I do have enough brown wool. Wrong shulker box. I grabbed my dirt shulker box instead of the right one there. If I had one more brown wool, I could produce... Wait 1 second. I'm going to grab some cocoa beans if I can spot any. No, I don't have any cocoa beans down there. I probably do have some cocoa beans down here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, turn that into that. Let's see. I've decided on what couch I want to go with. And that's a brown couch. And you're probably wondering why I'm going with brown couch, but a little bit too far. I tell you, teleporting points are one of the weirdest things to get a hand of. Let's see. Okay. And I was thinking about white, but then I don't really like... White's not too bad, actually. I had yellow. You know, I'm going to have so many leftover couches after this, I realise now. Not too bad, actually. I do actually enjoy the white better. Also, if you're wondering what this is actually Napoleon ice cream. I'm pretty sure strawberry's not supposed to be in the middle. Strawberry's supposed to be on the outside, yeah. And then chocolate's supposed to be in the middle, yeah. Now that's more like Napoleon ice cream, I think. Pretty sure. I'll see, I will grab my shulker box before my bunnies start to nibble on it. Yeah, we have so many bunnies now. We have Void 2. And then we have ginger. We have haggis, ginger, hung, and voitu. Hung is named after my good friend, the guard NPC, Hung the guard. Let's see. Who sadly was killed due to some mules. It's quite funny seeing like a couch up here and you can't really see the top of the couch. Okay, shove that in there. And I'll shove that there also. I've also noticed how dark that side of the room is. Maybe I need another set of lights there. Yeah, it's lined up with the other one. There we go. I do really like our room in this series. It's quite a nice room. Probably my best room setup. And also, this hallway is yet to actually be finished. Let's see. How was I going to finish this hallway? I think I was going to do like a layer here. And break some of that. And sorry about this, I'm just thinking it now. Why's that light up there? Well, down there, I should have said. There we go. Okay. I do, in fact, have some doors somewhere. In one of my shulker boxes, I have doors. I think it might actually be this brown shulker box, yeah. There we go. And I forgot to shove it back in the shulker. Put that in the wrong. Oh, put that in the wrong place there. Forgot to put it back in the shulker box. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Okay, well that should work. Not too bad actually. I'll put that there. And in fact, I will also go like that. And make 2 pressure plates. Do the same thing on this side. I won't do the pressure plates just yet. Yeah, that works. Let's see, just chuck that in there. And I think that's all I need to put in there then now. That can go there. And I also do want to check something, right? Oh yeah, sorry about that. I totally forgot that I was supposed to put sharpness on my other axe, this axe, but we can't do it in this thing. And I wanted to check something with Melanie's wand. Nah, I can't put that in there. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Wouldn't vanilla in the middle be better? Sorry, I'm just trying to... Yeah, that looks a lot better. I like that much more better. Let's see. Napoleon ice cream, one of my favourite ice creams. Okay, that's what I want to do as question of the day. What's your favourite kind of ice cream, if you can have ice cream? Let's see. Definitely say Napoleon's my favourite. Second is chocolate. And... I can stand mint choc chip. I'm not, you know... Like, I can have it, but, you know, I don't really dislike it. Let's see. And I don't know what other ice creams I like. I like vanilla ice cream. Or the smooth, like, sulky looking ones. Let's see. I'm trying to find books, but all I found was sharpness 5. Nope, that doesn't work. That is quite strange. I expected sharpness 5 to actually work. Maybe because how high damage it is from the... What, it's only 2 more damage points than the diamond one. That's so strange. Let's see. No unbreaking? No unbreaking. I thought I had some unbreaking somewhere. Looks like I don't. Let's see. Okay. Well, I guess I can't actually put unbreaking 3 on Melanie's wand. The second one, because the first one... Where did I put the first Melanie's wand? I think it might have broke. Yeah, I think it might have broke. Okay. So... Wait, I will need to look on the map. I forgot that we put stairs there. I was looking at the map there for a second, right? And it looked like this area over here was so decayed. Like, I mean decayed. Let's see. But no, I put some slabs down to be like a temporary staircase. Not that long ago, like a few episodes ago. Just so I had some stairs and... You know, they're not bad. I kind of just put them out for decoration. Because I just kept this dirt because I like the dirt. Let's see. Well, I guess we're quite into this episode now. I do apologise. I didn't expect to get this much into this episode. I actually have a plan for what I was planning on doing today, but I totally forgot what I remember now. Okay, so in today's episode, we are going to be doing a bit of work gathering up some sand. Should have made another shovel, now that I realised it. Let's see. But I cannot speak. Just gotta place that there. There's a shark under my pier. Get out of here. Get! I tell you, sharks under your piers are horrible. Let's see. Home. I'll head back home because I need to head back home a second. And I just went to the place where I need to place the sand. So, I am going to gather up some sand, and it looks like I'm back here again. Might as well just harvest this up. Efficient, you know, farm, but not a very used one of mine. Let's see. Gives me, you know, 6 of these, and then I can't actually place it anywhere because all my shulkers and chests are all full. I should have just made that a pumpkin farm, but I wanted to make it, you know, unique and give it 2 uses. Okay, I want to go back to the house so I can go and make a shovel. And Dennis is there, but I can't bring Dennis with us today, as it's a bit too dangerous heading to the desert and backwards. I don't want to lose Dennis on the trip. Put that there and then put that there. Okay, diamond shovel. And then teleport over to the house. Gives us a little bit of a head start. And I do have my baked potatoes. There we go. Okay, I do really like that couch. And also, as it's coming up to, you know, Christmas in a month or 2. Well, almost 2 months, but yeah. 1 month and, you know, 5 days off of another month. 4 days off of another month. Let's see, yeah, that should work. There we go. So, that is going to be happening in a little while. Christmas. It's weird to think, you know, it's almost been 2 years since I started this series. Let's see. And also, I do want to say something. As it is coming up to Christmas, I do want to say something that I want to do for Christmas. And I don't want to do a Christmas countdown, but I do want to do a game Christmas countdown. Playing, you know, 25 different games for Christmas. Let's see. And I might also stream a few bits of them. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about, was 25 games for Christmas. But also I do want to do our Christmas story that we normally do at Christmas time. I normally go through. I did a bunch of Christmas stories this year of 2022, but what was it? What did I do last year? I think the year before I did. It was the night before Christmas. That's what I did last year. So that's what I did last year, and then I think the year before that I did not actually do one. I don't think so. As I have my time period, you know, mixed up. Yeah, that should work. That's my what was supposed to be my, what do you call it, sand shulker is now turned into just, you know, a few random items in it now. There we go. Get rid of all this dirt. Well, not dirt, sand. So the reason why I'm gathering up so much sand is that I want to actually place all this sand at our sea temple. And I've already been working on the sea temple a while ago. We finished off doing the outside circle, but I want to, you know, do the little cross-patch work all across it. And then we will do the rest of it, filling it with sand, slowly, you know, filling it with sand, and then, you know, digging out these corner bits. That will be emptier and emptier and emptier, and once we have all of that done, I will extend the build this way. You know, make it quite I want to have it to this length. That's what I want to have it to. Or I might, yeah, just a little bit outwards to that length. And then I need to dirt all of this. It's a quite big project, our sea temple project. I've been working on it for a long time now. I finally actually finished the outside of it after so long. It could have got done a lot quicker, but you know. I was going with a different way of actually doing it, by dropping sand on top of it instead of placing sand, but now I'm placing sand to make it more efficient. It's quite a weird project, right? Let's see, building a, well, not building a sea temple, but yeah, drying out a sea temple of all of its water. And I think once we're done with the sea temple, we will also do sea temple number 2. Yes, I have 2 sea temples. Let me go outside on the map, it's quite weird. So I have a second sea temple just very close to my base. That still has its guardians, so we still have to conquer this place of all of its guardians. Let's see. When I mean guardian, oh, I cannot speak. Elder guardians it still has, not the regular guardians. You know what I mean. But it still has all of its elders, so it'd be, you know, our second one to slowly work through and kill every single one of them. Let's see. But then it'll probably end up the same way as this, and I want to try and connect them up somehow. I was thinking of adding a railway, but I want to do in this sea temple project. I don't know what I want to do with it. I have 2 ideas, right? I want to make one into a guardian farm, and then I want to make one into a one that could be like kind of a house. Kind of like that. Let's see. I actually still remember, what was it? I think it might have been BBWC had a one with Sea Temple in it. And I remember catching one of the streams that was a lower stream, and somebody spawned like 200 wizards. And it seems kind of stupid that. Let's see. You know, you go through the effort of draining the place, and then, you know, 200 well, not sea temples, 200 guardians, well, not guardians, wizards get spawned. Let's see. Obviously, you know, they spawned in the wizard heads. Let's see. That might not actually be, I think that might be an orange SMP. Might be orange SMP, I can't remember. SMP's just mixed together in my head. We've been on so many now. A lot of bad ones and a lot of, you know, actually quite good ones. Let's see. I think it's some point in the future, well not future, but you know, very soon, I want to try and jump on our newest SMP. Let's see. I can't remember what its name was. I knew its name, but I forgot its name. But we'll jump on that new SMP at some point. Let's see. I'm looking forward to joining another SMP, yeah. Like, I have an idea on builds that I want to do for, like, you know, SMPs. But I never get around to doing so. And I want to try and at least complete one of my ideas that I had for a SMP. Let's see. But it involves mountains. Let's see, gather up all of that. And it looks like I'm now full on my sand now. Let's see, you can actually see how much sand I've been mining out. I do want to actually start leveling this place once I get, you know, a lot of the sand out. I want to start leveling the place to probably that height there. This height over here. That's the height that I want to start leveling this place to. And then once I start leveling this place, we will get, you know, materials that I don't really mind too much, isn't that sandstone, stone. Even though I don't really need stone because I have a stone mine just south. No wait, I think it's... It's one of these mountains over here. Maybe it's this mountain over here. No, it's not that mountain. What mountain? Ah, there is. This mountain over here is our Org Durg Mountain. It's named after a good friend of mine, Durg, from Random Craft SMP. It's actually been quite a while since I actually been on a Random Craft SMP. I've applied again for it many times, but you know, still not been accepted again. Let's see. Mining out all of this. Oh, so now that I'm thinking back to it at the time, you know, I remember Caventus was actually on Random Craft SMP, and then they joined BBWC. I had a bunch of the members of Random Craft SMP. But I would definitely say, let me just place all of that in there. Where did I place all of the other... Where did I place other sand? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, back to the thing. So, maybe Caventus was on to something at the start of BBWC, because I remember Caventus from BBWC and then, you know, also on Random Craft. Caventus was actually the last person to see me leave on, what do you call it, Random Craft SMP. Maybe they were on to something that BBWC was a trash SMP. Let's see. All I wanted to do was build a wall, so I could build, you know, some cool builds behind the wall. And then someone kept taking down the wall, Balti, for Sparky, who had claimed the land, but then I've also claimed the land. And that never really got sorted out. And then the whole war started, and then I just decided to leave. Let's see. I have many histories with many different SMPs. And I would definitely say, if it wasn't for the SMPs, you know, I would not have grown into the person that I am today. So that is, you know, something with SMPs. Let's see. Mining out all of this. Okay, let's see. I've still got to say, my favourite SMP so far has definitely got to be Clay SMP2. But not, you know, for like, you know, rules or lore or anything. But just because I've had that much fun on it. Even though it has gotten serious on Clay SMP 2.0 and 1.0 and 3.0. We're also supposed to restart the SMP on the 5th. We'll be restarting the Clay SMP on the 5th. Let's see. With a new map and all that. Resetting the map. Let's see. Okay, mining out all of this. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see, what other stuff could we talk about? SMPs. I've still got to say, my most hated SMP is still going to be, seems I've walked into a area that I can't actually step in properly. Okay, there we go. Still got to say, the worst SMP that's ever been on is still, what do you call it? B3 SMP, just for how toxic it was. Definitely one of the most toxic SMPs. And I still do not regret blowing up Aided Castle's house. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Well, let's go and place all of that in the chest over here. Well, not chest, shulker box. Let's see. No, so back to that thing about blowing up his house. So I still don't regret blowing up Aided Castle's house. He was being, you know, how would you say it? I don't know how you would describe it. Like, he was into Dream SMP and he was doing the, you know, he even dressed up as Technoblade once. Well, not once, but, you know, his whole skin was that. Let's see. But it was just, you know, at the time, you know, SMPs were a bunch of lore places. Everyone wanted to have adventures like Dream SMP and all that. Let's see. But he was, like, how would you say it, like, kind of brainwashed with all the stuff. And they'd, you know, become, like, kind of like, I don't know how you would describe it. Brainwashed, fueled, murder, war mode. Let's see, that's what I would describe it as. Let's see. But I would definitely say, you know, Aided Castle is not too bad. Let's see. Let's mine out all of this. It's just, you know, just, you know, like a phase. Let's see. You know, something that you enjoy and you want to try and recreate on another SMP. Let's see. Hey. Take that. I have to fight a werewolf with my bare hand in my Halloween skin. It actually is better to let him hit me because, you know, he would just die. That's also a pickaxe. No wait, that's a hole. Yeah, that is a hole. Iron hole. Okay, and also looks like our inventory is now being cluttered up. I got another husk trophy, I'll place that back then. I already have too many of the husk trophies. There we go, and also our shulker box is looking a bit full now. I'll turn that into that. And then I'll put my stone away for now, as I'm not working any build projects for now. Let's see. Okay, what else could we talk about? Instead of, you know, B3 SMP. Trying to think of another SMP that we could talk about. Yeah, I quite enjoyed, what do you call it? Simbacraft for the stuff it had. But I would definitely say Simbacraft, it was definitely dry on its player base. Like, everyone had done everything that they wanted to do and that was pretty much it. Or they just become, you know, less interested in Minecraft at the time. Or, you know, stop playing altogether. we go. Get rid of that werewolf before they turn into a werewolf, I tell you. Get out of here, husk. Okay. But I think we made a bit of progress on gathering up a bunch of sand. I might as well just go back and place all of that sand. Just go like that. There we go. Not too bad at all. Okay, so this is the place, and that is also my shulker box. That is my sand shulker box that I have been looking for ages now. I wondered where my third brown shulker box went. You can also see Tortola Tower over there. Let's see. On the map, this area looks a lot nicer, but you know, while you're here, it does not really look too nice. Let's see. There we go. It's also 4 blocks long. There we go. You can see how much sand this actually takes just for getting to the top of this area. I just want to get up now, out of the water. There we go. That should do. There we go. Not too bad at all. Let's see. What else could we talk about? You know, sometimes it's hard to find like a subject that you can talk about while you're just recording. Let's see. It's a little bit easier when you're, you know, streaming because, you know, you can either have someone there or no one there. But you can also, you know, always think of a subject that you want to talk about. Okay. Here's my question. Do you remember, like, you know, books that always have, like, the trope that the hero, you know, slowly picks up the pieces as they go along, yeah? The hero trope. I don't know how you would call it. Like, you know, well, or, I don't know how you would describe it. Like, the books that tell you that, oh, the hero's, you know, the kingdom's doomed, the hero's got to die then. Like, some books tell you that, but there's some books that, you know, slowly work their way with, you know, different stuff, like, the hero must go here and do that, and then, you know, you slowly start to I cannot speak. Pick up the, you know, stuff of the story, like, you know, oh, the arch enemy has been defeated, now it must be the bad guy's time to get defeated, in, you know, 2 books or something. Stuff like that. The hero trope of that. Let's see. That keeps, you know, people entertained while reading books. I quite enjoyed them. But, you know, I still quite enjoy, you know, good books, like, I don't know how you would describe it. Good books that don't have bad endings. Like, you know, the main character dies at the end. I always don't like those books. The Rave Chair. Ow. Aha! You fell for my trick, and now you are dead. Ha! I won't. Holy moly! How are you phasing through that block there? I tell you, sometimes mobs just break in this game. Let's see. I would definitely say I don't really like guardians too much in Minecraft. But then they kind of just grow on you. Like, guardians aren't too bad. Guardians are just a thing that only happen at sea temples. So they aren't really a bother to the player unless you're going to a sea temple. Let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they must go inwards now. Let's see. I would definitely say my most hated mob is definitely still gotta be the Phantom. I'm looking forward to the Sniffer though. Like, the Sniffer is the only good mob that, you know, is really being added in the last couple of years. Let's see. Let's see. Place all of that. What other stuff what did they add last year? Ah, yes, the LA. I didn't really like the LA. I really liked the Iron Golem, well, the Copper Golem, because I thought, it's gotta be so useful having, something that could press buttons so you could automate something to be random, huh? Like, you could make games with the Copper Golem, like, if it hits that button, that certain door opens and you have to make a run for it. Something like that. But, that's the only thing in the entire, Mojang that isn't, pressure plate, so, cow goes to pressure plate, randomly walks on it, door opens, something like that. Let's see. And you don't really have that, you don't really have many options for that, making different kinds of games and, Minecraft, apart from, if you use command blocks, you could probably make something. And they're normally PvP. Or PvE. Let's see. Just place it on the third lower block. I cannot speak. You think they're going to make another golem next year? Because I feel like they probably make another golem. They made the tough golem. They made the copper golem, right? They're probably just gonna make another golem next year. Will it have any use? Probably not. Like the tough golem, it's kind of trash. It picks up item and then freezes again. I would understand if it, would be like a mini, thing to a big one. Like, it picks up your items and you have to break open that, tough golem to get your item back or something. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, have you noticed there hasn't really been any ginormous mobs being added to, the game in a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like the last giant, mob that we had was probably the polar bear, or maybe the horse. Probably the polar bear, right? The polar bear was the last, big thing that was added, like big mob. But for bosses, there hasn't really been any big bosses since the Elder Guardian. It's a mini boss, but it's a boss. So you think they would add more bosses to this game? Like, you have Minecraft dungeons, right? Why can't they just experiment with, newer, cooler bosses than that, and then, maybe think about adding it over to Mojang or something? I don't know. Well, not Mojang, but Java, Minecraft, and Bedrock. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just talking while I'm doing this, not to bore you. Let's see. There we go. It is quite a lot of time placing these blocks, I tell you. Placing sand is one of the slowest things that you can do. But I was watching a streamer not that long ago. A Japanese streamer. VTuber. And they play Minecraft every once in a while. And they have slat land for ages. They mined out an entire landscape, huh? With the newer weapons, the netherite and all that. But they mined out an entire landscape and leveled it. Like, I don't know how you would describe it. The big maps that have like, 100 chunks by 100 chunks or something. I can't remember how wide it is. It's kind of like that. That's how much they've leveled out land. A lot of dedication. Let's see. I do want to do something like that in the future. I want to level out a big land in the future and, do like a build or something. I think that could be fun. A big build. At some point in the future. Let's see, leveling out a entire landscape and then building something from the ground up. It's kind of what we did with Mass Halden, but on a smaller scale. We mined out it to a certain level of Mass Halden, because Mass Halden used to be a village, like a proper, Minecraft village. And then broke it all away and broke all the houses. Let's see. Sadly, there is no villagers, but you know, doesn't really matter. Let's see. But Mass Helden, you know, is basically built up from the ground. Let's see. And that's basically what I'm, you know, thinking of and what that streamer did, but on a smaller scale. Could be fun, you know, mining out a entire area. Mining out an entire area until I get 1000k. Would be funny. Okay, well, let's place all of that there. And all of that. We actually got quite a lot done. It may not seem like we've done a lot, but this is quite a lot. Let's see. It actually shows you how much sand it takes just to fill one of these areas. Let's see. I'm looking forward to finishing off all of this area. Get all finished, get all emptied out. Let's see. And once this area is done, I think this would be classed as one of the biggest projects, right? How big is sorry for the scrolling all the way down. It would be quite big, but not as big as my biggest project in now, 150 blocks wide project. But then this build project is going to be wider at the side, so technically it would hold the record as the biggest build project of mine. But not really, because technically it's only by width and not, you know, by height. When I mean by height, you know, upwards and downwards, south and north, instead of west and east. It'd be longer than the build project all the way down there, but it'd be shorter, what do you call it, the other way. Let's see. So it would hold probably the second largest build project of mine. But if you were to include my entire Lush Caves build project, this area would be minuscule to that. Let's see, you know, mining out all the tunnels that, you know, stretch all across my land. It is quite, you know, nice to see how far we've come in this series, huh? Because, you know, we've made all these little additions. Like, this area used to be the same for like 300 episodes, 400, 500 episodes. And then I built the Spinosaurus cage area. What else? We made that addition up north for a farm. That has not really gone anywhere. I was supposed to empty out all of this of water. I emptied that out already, but yeah, I had to go back and save, so now it's full again. And I do not feel like emptying out the water of that because it took forever the last time. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Okay, I think I'll just store the last of this sand in a well, not shulker, but you know, in the chest up behind me on the scaffold that I was using for dropping sand. I was gonna build this and it took so many signs and it was progressing, but the sand gathering would have took, you know, forever. And that's what we're doing right now, is the sand gathering. Stop it! Get some help. Aha. Can't shoot beams at me while I'm in this pool of water. I'll see. I'm pretty sure also these will technically spawn guardians, because guardians can spawn in one block of water. So if I was to just place a block of water, I could basically farm guardians with, you know, magma underneath. Okay, well, I'm gonna go gather up this shulker box here. There's also a bird over there. Let's see, we'll head this way. And, you know, I think we've had a productive day today. You know, the first episode before this that I recorded today, I went and, you know, what did we do? I went and did the building of the catacombs, and then we went and worked on the sea temple today. Let's see. We've done a few build projects today. There we go. Grab all of that. And I'll leave 2 stacks because I actually need 2 stacks for glass at home. And I have this other one that I can use. Look, it's a pickaxe. Very long handled pickaxe. But you know, just this little bit of work shows you how much work goes into actually emptying a sea temple. Like, I see people emptying sea temple like, you know, they're a machine. Like, you know, like when they speed it up, you know, you don't really see how much work it goes into something like that. Yeah. You're actually a very weird goat. See. Na mama. See na ma. There we go. There we go. Just a random goat called that in the wild. Let's see. I remember we had tons of bunnies in this series, right? And I remember having them all out back of my base. But over the many, well, almost years. I can almost say years soon. When it becomes 2 years, I can say, you know, years. But over the year and a bit, all of the bunnies out back have slowly disappeared. Don't know where they went. Maybe they crossed the ocean. Something like that. Let's see. But I think it's time for us to end today's episode. So hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Have a nice day, safe, up to the apple, maybe even tomorrow. Just need to keep your vitamins. Very, very important. And bye bye. See you next time. Have a nice day. See you. Bye bye.